Good morning, SCT News. Today is still on the hot issue in Singapore, which is raising taxes for social spending as nation ages. Well, spending in Singapore is increasing as the working population are decreasing, but the aging population are increasing. According to Singapore's population statistics, shows that working population is shrinking while seniors rate is much higher. Therefore, taxes must be raised in order to support the seniors. Not only the aging population are needed more spending, but also some other parts of the country are needed too, such as preschool educating, nursing home, and 2 new universities. So this is the reason why Singapore has to raise personal income taxes. However, this issue seems not to happen in Thailand because there are sufficient workers and there is a high rate of working population. Now we have Nat and Peach to discuss and compare about these two countries. What do you think are the main factors that happen in Thailand?
I think in Thailand, the working population is efficient, but in low standard. For example, like Thai teenagers, I think they're lazy to study, but be willing to make money, make profit.
Right.
For example, on internet now, on Facebook, on social network, we can see that many teenagers sell things, yes, or
It's the
maybe
online
do
thing.
part-time job, something like that. But this selling doesn't come from any education. They didn't have enough education to do the more qualified job. That's why our education rate is lower than Singapore. Or even though we have working population more than them, but their standards still lower.
Right, I agree. I believe we have another factor. What do you think would that be?
Okay, in my opinion, I think the migrant workers from the neighbor countries like Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia, they came to Thailand to work in an industrial sector. I mean factory in Thailand.
Right.
And yeah, Thailand got the tax from the industries,
Yeah,
like from the migrant workers.
yeah, that's right. And also the taxes in Thailand come from vehicle taxes and also the personal income taxes. So that doesn't seem to have any problems of not enough money for spending, right, in Thailand. And also, I heard that Singaporeans prefer to have educations more than having family. That's why there is not enough working population in the country. But Thailand, for example, Thai people, especially teenagers, seem to have kids in a young age, right? So
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
they don't prefer to have this, but it is a big problem
yeah,
in
this
our
is-
society too. That
Right.
the teenagers they didn't expect for more problem, but do everything without thinking.
right.
That's a problem, and most of the teenagers in this group are not very qualified to.
Yeah.
Some of them don't have education,
Yeah, right.
and some of them are not qualified.
They are in the lower standard.
Right.
Yes.
Education.
That's why they don't get a good job. They only sell things on the internet that you said, right?
Yes. So
Right.
negative and positive between us and Thailand and Singapore is very equal.
Right. So thank you very much for your useful discussions today. And next, we move on to the weather forecast.